Today's guest is the king of YouTube pranks. From climbing the Pyramid of Giza to streaking at the World Cup, he built a controversial legacy, racking up 14 arrests while amassing 10 million subscribers.
It's like an adrenaline. You always want to outdo yourself and it's never enough. It's just so much pressure.
However, his career took a dark turn after a drug-induced assault that almost cost him everything. Today, he's making an impressive comeback, exposing predators and humiliating them online in front of millions.
My mission is to inspire the world and show people that second chances do exist. I think I'm a perfect example of that.
In this episode, we'll dive into the highs, lows, and most outrageous moments of his career, uncover what fuels his daredevil personality, and explore what's next for the man that has cracked every social media algorithm, Vitaly. Welcome to the Jack Neel Podcast.
What's up? Thank you for having me. Great.
Yeah, I was gonna say your last name. How do you say it for the viewers at home?
Zdorowetsky.
Zdorowetsky.
You gotta roll the tongue. Zdorowetsky.
But yeah, man. So what's funny about us is my most viral crime content video was talking about the Miami zombie cannibal, like the actual story of it. It's a really interesting story, like the guy who got his face eaten off. But that was your first video to really pop off on YouTube.
Yeah.
How many views did that get? It was like 33 million?
Yeah, like 33 million.
How did you get 6 million views in 3 days on your zombie prank?
Damn, how do you know that? How did you do the research?
I think we went back into it. Yeah.
That's crazy. How did it get 6 million? I just woke up and I saw the views. I uploaded like 1 a.m. That was my first viral video. And I had CNN trucks outside my house, like all these crazy interviewers, like Inside Edition, like limousines, like, yo, come to this. I was like, what the hell is going on? So, yeah.
How'd you come up with the idea for it?
Well, the bath salt attack, everybody thought, oh, zombies are coming. The world's ending. I was like, let me dress up as a zombie and go chase people. And I went to chase people and white people didn't run. So I went to the hood and all the blacks ran. And it was great. It was funny.
And what was like the impact of that video? Like, did you get your first revenue check? Was it like...
That was my first revenue check. That definitely, it got me to like from 3,000 subscribers to 100K. So that started my career. And then as soon as that happened, I went to 2 months to jail for the Russian Hitman video with the Your Life, Your Choice.
2 months to jail. Where'd you go to jail at?
Key West, Florida, baby. With all the beach bums.
How many times have you been to jail? I had 14 arrests.
Yeah, I think that's like 14.
What was the worst jail experience? Was it Egypt, Brazil?
The worst? Brazil, Egypt. Probably Egypt. Yeah, Egypt.
That's like the scariest jail?
Yeah. You
just don't speak the language, or like what's the...
No, it was the fact that I don't know how long it was. I cried every day at that jail because I'm not scared to go to jail, but as soon as I got to jail, the day I climbed the pyramids, they're like, you're getting out in the next hour. So imagine somebody telling you you're getting out in the next hour and you're waiting by the door to get out for 4 days. So
and they just kept saying
next hour, yeah. And it's like, they're so behind computer and technology, like they had to do paperwork. I mean, that story was crazy. They would transfer me from prison in one prison bus to another jail that's in the desert, like 3 hours away. Then like, no, you're not here. Then go back. And then while we're in the prison bus, there's this like little square window and everyone's just smoking cigarettes, coughing for their life. And everyone speaks Arabic. And I'm just like, looking, I was like, I can write a fucking movie about this. This is crazy.
So let's talk about how you got there. So you climbed the Pyramid of Giza.
Yeah.
Tell me about what went into that. Yeah.
I was supposed to do it in 2013 or 14, I believe. Me and Jay Alvarez were supposed to do it. We got invited by the president of Egypt or whoever it's supposed to, that's what they said, tourism board said, president of Egypt, to climb on the last day after we promote like the country, and they take us, everything's comped, hotels, food, best vibes. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll go, free trip to Egypt, why not? We vlogged the whole thing, post, promote, Egypt, visit Egypt, blah, blah, blah. And then the last day I was supposed to climb the pyramids. They're like, nah, something happened, like we can't do it. And I'm the type of person that if I set my mind to something, I'm going to do it. It's like, all right, boys, I'm going to come back and do it. They're like, you're fucking crazy. So 7 years later, I'm in Egypt, Sharm el-Sheikh, like a beachside. And I was like, oh my God, Cairo is right there. I'm going to go climb the pyramids. And that was crazy. That was crazy because I was sick that day. I was like 1 hour of sleep because we traveled. And it was like about to rain. I'm like, I'm probably going to die today. I was like, but fuck it, I'm already here. I'm going to do it. Because I'm going to regret if I don't. So
it took you about 45 minutes to come to the top? Or
probably, yeah, 45. No, it's up not 45, like 20 minutes. Because I was going so fast because like I didn't want them to chase me. They did chase me. They gave up climbing it. But yeah, I was hitting my jewel. So unhealthy.
So you get to the top, and then what's the story with the cameras and like the SD cards?
Oh, it's real. I said it on Romans and I like read the comments after, like on TikToks, all the clips. And people are like, he's bullshitting. It's like, bro, can't make this up. Like, why would I lie about that to make myself cooler? What I did with SD cards, I wanted to save the footage. So I put them in the condom and I shoved it up my ass on top of the pyramid on Sunset. It was beautiful.
Because you were
who can say
afraid
they finger their butthole on top of the pyramid? Only me.
So you're afraid like they're gonna like do like a check on your ass, see if
As soon as I got to jail, they spreaded my ass cheeks full on, like I'm talking about, like,
oh, so they did spread
They
you out.
did.
Okay.
yeah, swearing everything, like, bro, they did. And then yeah, I was in jail for 5 days. I had to hold my fucking shit for 5 days, and then it's crazy. I got out of jail, I shit, and then as the condom comes out, but there's no SD cards to be found.
So that doesn't make any. So it broke.
Apparently, I didn't do a good knot. So yeah.
So you shove it in there. Okay, that's interesting. And then
At least there were mini SD cards.
I'm confused how you got the footage though. Like just the original GoPros had them.
No. So what happened is that on top of the pyramid, I switched because I think the coolest part is me climbing up. People want to see how that's done. So I was like, okay, I'm going to switch it with another SD card, how I'm going to climb down. So in play stupid, if they take the GoPro, at least they take the footage of how I climbed down. They just gave me the full-on GoPro with that footage back. So I could have held, I didn't even have to do the ass trick. I could have just held it in there. They would have gave it back. So,
What I'm curious of is how you came up with the idea to shove it like in your ass to hide the SD cards. Like, have you done that before?
No,
With anything?
No, I haven't. But I mean, you don't have to be that smart to do that.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dedicated to my work, man. I knew they were going to take it. I was like, am I doing this? Like, it's good for me to do it, adrenaline, but it's like the whole world needs to see it. So I need to save it. And probably, I'm not sure, but probably also inspired by the Ryan Dunn thing back in Jackass days. But
Yeah.
I don't think that crossed my mind. I mean, it was like, where do you hide it? They're going to search me. Your ass.
That's funny, man. Would you say it was worth it?
Hell yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm still editing. Maybe I still have the SD cards. What do you think? Should I do an X-ray?
I think you should climb another pyramid. Is there anything else you want to climb? You climbed the Hollywood sign.
I know. That's so funny that you brought that up. I'm thinking about doing it on live for kick, just for the shits and giggles. But I can't, bro. I'm so close to get my citizenship, dude. I have to wait 5 years for my last arrest. So I have like a month left.
5 years from your last arrest.
Yeah.
And then you get your citizenship. Would they take it back if you got arrested again?
No, I just have to wait. I have a green card. So you just have to wait 5 years every time to apply. And I've been in the country for 20 years. Still haven't had my American passport.
What else would you want to climb?
Your D.
My D instead of the Hollywood D.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's there to climb.
Eiffel Tower would be pretty fun.
Nah, I'm not one of those. I mean, yeah, I'll probably will fall.
What's the story with the Hollywood sign?
Oh, so I shot a movie, Natural Born Pranksters, and I was gone for like a year or two because we were shooting the movie, the prep time, and all that. So everyone's like, "Oh, Vitaly's gone." So I just thought I could take these YouTube breaks, and that's what I've been preaching. Is like I used to take my supporters for granted. I would just make a banger video and would leave YouTube for 6 months to a year, like thinking I can come back. So I was like, I always come up with bangers. I was like, I've been gone, so I was like, I'm gonna climb the Hollywood sign with "I'm back,"
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna know I'm back, and it worked. So. Yeah.
And what was that climb like? Did you get arrested after?
Yeah, I got arrested for that, and I had to, what was it? It was 160 hours of community service hours, Hollywood beautification team. And you actually do, like sometimes you can pay it off or whatever to do your community service hours. Now it was like for the city. So you actually had to do it. So I was sweeping Sunset Boulevard from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day.
Really?
To get my hours.
Were you getting recognized by people? Like it stopped all the time?
Yeah. It was funny.
You climbed the D on the Hollywood sign.
Yeah.
Really
and a $10,000 fine. That's what I had to, and lawyer fees.
So you wrestled a bull.
You hear that?
That's pretty good.
Ooh, steel metal. Yeah, I wrestled a bull.
How's that? And what's the story behind it?
What's the story behind it? I had a brand deal, a crazy good brand deal for a live streaming app. And there go, yo, we're going to give you X amount. We want you to break at least 100K on your first live stream. And then we're going to resign you for X, like it's crazy amount. But it doesn't matter about the financial. Of course, it's good. But I was like, I'm Vitaly. I'm going to put on the best show for my first live stream. What do I need to do? I was like, fuck, wrestle a bull. Because people that love me are going to watch it. And people that hate me are going to watch it because they want to see me get hurt. So I was like, I think that's it, the bull. And yeah, I did that bull. Broke my jaw. Had my mouth wired shut for 6 months. It was crazy. Yeah. I think one thing I regret in my life wasn't even the bang bus, bro. I think it's the bull. I don't know. I'm just terrified of bulls now. Like people are like, yo, you should go do a bull run for a live stream. I was like, fuck, I can't. But I'm probably going to end up doing it.
Well, so what did the bull do to you to like dislocate it? Just charge
It stomped on my face, 1,300-pound bull stomped on my face with both of its back feet on my jaw. So it missed my temple by like an inch. So I probably would have been dead.
Would you say that's the closest you've been to death? Or you broke your neck skydiving?
No, I broke my back and my neck skydiving, yeah.
What happened with that?
I broke my back and my neck skydiving.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I got a custom-made parachute that had my logo on it with canopy, and I ordered it. And apparently, when you rush ordered, they didn't send you the same size of material that you ordered. I learned it from my coach. So I have a few jumps. I'm like jumping, and it's like it's barely turning. Usually, when you turn, it's like it dives you, like sensitive. So it's like not turning. I'm like, so I keep jumping, and my coach's like, I just got to break into canopy. I'm like, all right. And then at one jump, when I break my back and my neck, you're supposed to land into the wind. There was no wind, so I'm going full speed down, and I'm trying to flare it to stop. And I'm just like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna stick my legs out and just slide on my ass on the grass. And then I stick my legs out, and boom, 90 degrees. And then it cracks my neck just by sitting down on the ground. The impact was so hard.
Jeez, man. And you said that was the closest you think you were to die?
I think I died in 2011, alcohol poisoning, and I was in the coma for a day. I think that was worse.
You think you died?
No, I died. I threw up in my own mouth, and a homeless guy took a phone outside of the club and called an ambulance. Yeah, that was like my graduation, 2010. Yeah, that was, mom was watching this. She fucking hates that story. But it was a graduation party, and everybody went to on the school bus, on party bus, so like an 18+ club. So I bought a bottle of vodka. And by the time I got to Miami, which was like a 45-minute, 50-minute ride, I was done with the whole bottle of vodka without even noticing. And I just remember walking out of the bus, and I felt a little sick. I went around the corner, and it was a Friday night, and I woke up in the hospital Sunday, staring at the ceiling, which seeing cartoons and shit. So the doctor said I was in a coma. So they had to pump my stomach out.
Jeez, man.
Yeah. But none of that, bro. Sober as the new flax. 3 years, December 4, baby. Let's go.
So you don't take anything?
No.
Do you do like any
testosterone?
You do testosterone right now? How, like
I've been doing it since I was 18.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just cruising, just like 100, 150 cc a week.
Do you know your current test?
Probably like 1100.
1100.
I go every month. Yeah.
You think you'll do any other fights soon? That's
so funny. Yeah, I should. Right. Jake Paul fight yesterday inspired me, but every time I watch it, it inspires me. Like I'm good. No, I would have to dedicate my whole life to it, and I don't know if that's what I want to do.
It's not super worth it for creators unless it's like a huge paycheck,
Yeah, no, it's not even. I got paid for fights. The last 2 fights, they were pretty good. I don't know. I think I'll focus on rather making people laugh and creating content. It's not my lane.
Yeah. Would you say you're more money focused individual or more like virality focused person?
I used to be virality when I first started. Then it was money, and now it's nothing. It's just I deleted social media, all the apps off my phone. I just deleted all the social media off my phone. I suggest you or whoever's watching this to do this. It's completely changed how my brain operates and works. Yeah.
You deleted all your social media.
Now I'm focused on myself, yeah.
And then you just kind of make your own content. You don't consume anyone's. So where do you come up with these ideas?
I used to come up with all my own ideas till the live streaming stuff. Now I finally, for the first time, have a team. So they definitely help a lot. So W team.
What would you say your process is? Like for making a really unique video? Because I've seen you do some crazy stuff over the past few months. Like you made a guy drink milk out of the udder of a cow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. For the live streams, it's my team and I, we just cook, we just sit and come up with ideas, but mostly it's Luke who's behind the scenes. Yeah. It's kind of nice to, just to show up now and everything's ready for me and I just got to perform. Yeah. But of course I like to put my touch, and they just have the best care for me because like yesterday or just when we shoot these pedophiles, bro, it's like, yeah, I shaved their head and I did this and it's not enough. Like, how do I top myself? And my team's like, no, like, I was going to tase a guy. I was going to shoot him with a taser, like, and all this. And my team's like, no, stop. I was like, bro, I feel like it's like a disease in a way or what. It's like an adrenaline, and it's like you always want to outdo yourself, and it's never enough. And I think that's why I had my crash, because it's just so much pressure.
So these predators, do you guys report them to the police after you humiliate them?
Yes. So what happens is I give them a choice. Was it pretty much you want to walk away or humiliate or call the cops? But it depends what the chat was, to be honest. So like, just say if a guy does not want to play the video game, like the games, and sign the waiver, then we call the police, because I'm not gonna humiliate the guy and then call the police, and he's gonna be like, why does he have his head shaved off? But we have done that, and cops don't give a shit. They laugh, actually. So, and it depends on the police. Burbank police works with us. LAPD, shout out to LAPD. I love all the police. Let's not defund them. No defunding police. No, we love the police, but I don't know, the state attorneys or the DA or what. Like when we catch these pedophiles in downtown LA, dude, they would bring like fentanyl and crystal meth to smoke with these kids, and they're fully legal, no green card, like fully cross the border, and we'll call the cops, and the cops are like trying to arrest me, like because we're wasting their time. So
yeah, you caught a Hollywood director or a Hollywood screenwriter like meeting up with a young boy or young girl.
Yeah.
What was the story there?
What's the story? That was insane. Me and Brandley Martin and I went, and there was this old guy. We caught him, and apparently we're going social media, and he like wrote like Space Jam, Twins with Arnold, and all these movies, and we're like, what the fuck? That was crazy. And yeah, that went super viral. And then a few days ago, we caught another guy, producer. That exploded. And then another day we caught a guy who worked for Nickelodeon.
Oh, Nickelodeon.
But I noticed that, and I noticed that everybody who we're catching now, I'm getting better as I do it. We're getting bored. What do you do for work? And like, trying to get more personal with them, bro. It's always either teachers, they work at kindergartens, substitute teachers, or like in the industry in Hollywood. Insane, bro.
Do you think a lot of predators choose their profession based on like the accessibility to kids?
It's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure how it is. Probably. Like, what do you mean? They get
like I don't know, something I've always
because they like kids, so they want to become a teacher. I think it's the opposite way around, right? They become a teacher,
you think
then they fall in love with these old children. What do you think?
I always think Santa Claus guys that dress up as Santa Claus at malls are weird. Because I'm just
really?
like, oh, you like want to hang out with kids.
Now I'm looking at look at Santa Claus at the mall again. I was like, yeah, sit on my lap.
Bro, yeah, I've done a lot of like serial killer stories about these guys that dress up as Santa Claus. It's like a really common thing that these guys are like pedos. I don't know.
100%. Well, yeah, they're going public now. Go in the store and be like, that guy's a pedo. That guy's a pedo. I'm just judging people now how they.
Well, the producers and the screenwriter, did they get arrested, or did they have like some?
No, they didn't get arrested. No, they didn't get. He went back to his, like, we can't hold them, so it's a false imprisonment if we call them. So if they were like, I gotta go, even the chat and the viewers get upset, I can't physically hold them. The old Vitaly will, but these streams got so big now, I can't. I got too much to lose. I got too much on the line. But when I get my citizenship, I told people, forget about it. I'm a citizen now. I can't get kicked out of this country. It's game over. I'm catching a charge every pedophile I catch.
But how are these guys avoiding jail? Like with the evidence you guys have?
No, some of them get arrested.
Or most like the directors and producers, like, do they have connections?
But can you believe I don't even know about, of course they have connection, but the news outlets, can you believe the news didn't even pick it up? Like, he is a big enough producer for news to write a story about it.
I was really shocked about that.
Yeah. And then, no, but if you go on like Burbank police websites and stuff, you can see the people that get arrested. You can see their mugshots and everything.
Vitaly, so you've had like a pretty controversial career. And right now I'd say you're on a comeback. What would you title this chapter of your life?
What would I title the chapter of my life? Vitaly Resurrected. I mean, Vitaly Reborn.
Yeah. What's your mission right now?
My mission is to save the children. My mission is to inspire the world and show people that have doubts in themselves that second chances do exist. And I think I'm a perfect example of that. That no matter how hard life gets, or if you ever fall down or you never made it, you're just gonna keep grinding. Like, after what happened to me in 2020, do you think I was gonna ever recover from this? I'm still not mentally recovered, but do you think I was ever gonna be back in a spotlight like this? No, I thought it was done. That's it. Going back to, bussing tables and stuff. So I'm very grateful. I believe in God now. I pray a lot, and I'm sober. And I think for people that never made it, or they hit the rock bottom, just know there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's your life, your choice. You gotta get up every day, keep working.
What does it take to be successful on social media in 2024?
That's a good question, bro. Go to Walmart and spill milk and start yelling. Just you see those?
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah. I think consistency, and I think it's a lot harder right now. Or you think before it was harder?
I think it's a lot easier than it will be in 10 years. You know,
A lot easier now.
yeah. I just think you always have to be countercultural. You know.
Yeah,
and
and I mean,
always
you got
find
the
that next
TikTok
thing.
now and all these reels and YouTube shorts. I think just consistency and find your niche, or if you want to copy somebody, like people made millions of dollars off me copying me, you can do that too, but just make it better. Yeah.
Who did
and I
you-
mean, a lot of books do say that, hey, it's okay to copy, just make it better.
Who did you see on YouTube originally that kind of inspired you to start doing pranks?
At Bassmaster. Yeah. No,
I haven't heard of him.
No, at Bassmaster, but mostly it was Jackass and Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber getting discovered on YouTube, and I wanted to be an actor, so I was like, no, if Justin Bieber can get discovered on YouTube, I'm gonna get discovered on YouTube.
You're Justin Bieber's favorite YouTuber.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? How life works.
Yeah.
I started because of him.
Were you a big fan of him?
Yeah, I was a believer.
Yeah.
Yeah. baby. No, I just never, I respected, like, I didn't understand why he had all the, it's jealousy from people, right? It's like, he was young, making millions, making songs. I don't know if they were for me, those songs, but I just always had respect. And then as he grew older, his music got better for me.
How'd you find out he was a fan of yours?
I was actually in Las Vegas during Floyd Mayweather fight. I forgot who the fight was. And Rudy Mancuso texted me and he's like, yo, Justin Bieber wants you at his party. I'm like, oh my God, this is like 3 a.m, dude. I'm so yaked out of my mind, dude. I'm like, there's no way. So I go to his penthouse at the Hard Rock Hotel. And the first thing, as soon as he opens the door to the room, he grabs me by my hand, by my wrist, and pulls me into his room. And all his body and shuts in. His bodyguard's like knocking. Like, Justin, you're okay? He's like, yeah, just give me a minute. And he sat me down, just like we're sitting. And he just told me how much he loved my videos and how much he watched them before going in every show when he was on tour on the tour bus before the concert, that it would like take his stress away and stuff like that. And I was so starstruck that he was looking at me like this, and I was like this. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. I couldn't believe that. Yeah, I couldn't even look him in the eyes. But then, yeah, we hung out, we took pictures, and then he followed me on Twitter, on X. It's like, yeah, do you even live, bro? That was pretty cool. Yeah, gave me his number. So,
what other experiences have you had like that with celebrities or fans that you were really surprised at, like how much you impacted someone's life?
That's a good question. Can't recall the time. I had so many crazy stories. I don't know. What do you want to hear? You gotta ask me specific. Crazy, like I started because of Justin Bieber, so having that is probably the craziest. And any other stories? I don't know. What do you want to know?
I guess recently, what's a celebrity you were surprised, like knew who you were?
No, I don't get surprised by that.
Yeah.
Like if the two people that I actually wanted to meet always is Justin Bieber and Sacha Baron Cohen. You know them, the actor?
No.
From Borat.
Got you. Oh yeah.
The Bruno dictator. That's the two people. And I met the Sacha Baron Cohen, but I was too starstruck. I didn't say shit. Yeah, I regret that, but it's okay. I'll see him again.
Yeah. Those are the only two people you've been starstruck by, you think?
Okay. And then I think Steve-O, when I used to be a skateboarder, I was in Los Angeles sleeping on couch surfing. You remember that? Couch surfing? You sleep on people's couches. And there was Jackass 2 premiere in Hollywood Boulevard. And I asked my friend to take me there, and it was red carpet. And when Steve-O got out of the car, everyone went crazy and just surrounded him and started taking pictures and stuff. And I didn't even run up. I just looked at him. I was like, I know I'm going to work with this guy, and I don't need a picture with him. I'm going to be in videos with him. And 2 years or 3 years later, exactly on the same corner where I said that is where we filmed our first reaction. And it wasn't like planned. It happened. So yeah. Crazy how manifestation in life works. You just got to believe in yourself. No, everything that came to my life and I see it, if I really wanted that bad, like I got,
How do you manifest?
Just keep repeating, like, I have this. I know I can have this. It's already mine. and it just comes.
Have you done that for a long time?
Yeah.
So Steve-O, who...
I actually,
Steve-O's
that weekend that I met Justin Bieber, I wrote on my fridge, what if I meet Justin Bieber this weekend? Oh, I swear, on my sticky pad, and I put it, and yeah, we met.
Really?
Yeah. No, I got crazy, like, yeah, I got crazy manifest. I don't know. But yeah, there's some crazy ones.
Tell me about it. What's one that you were surprised about? That you said you
I mean,
wanted
it's not
and it happened?
manifesting, but I was like, why? Like, it's just an example how it might be a dumb example too, but like, no, that's not a good example. Maybe that's predicting stuff. That's predicting stuff. I was gonna say things really stupid. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Yeah, I was like, well, no, one day there's no plane crashes in a very long time. And then it's like, next day morning, you wake up, there's a plane crash. Yeah, so I had like a predict the future.
So you wanted to be a pro skateboarder.
Yeah.
How did that career go? You had injuries, right? That kind of kept you from it?
Yeah, I was like, no insurance, no health insurance. Barely spoke English. Yeah, no, I wanted to be a skateboarder too, and
is that popular in Russia?
Kind of now. No, that was, but I was here. That's how I discovered it.
Gotcha.
I turned this channel on and I see all these skateboards, and I couldn't afford a skateboard that goes like this, like the professional one. It was just like, why is it like, you know, the SpongeBob's from Target and shit?
Yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't like learn anything on it. And I got a little bit of money from like vacuuming my parents' floor and stuff, and saved up, got a deck, and started going to the skate park. Got a better. Then broke my elbow. That was like the craziest injury. They're gonna amputate my arm. They couldn't figure out how to fix it. I got metal all here, and it's beaks when I go to the airport. But yeah, I wanted to do that, and I was a waiter, and I was like, what am I think I got older and just like, what am I doing? I kind of grew out of it. And then yeah.
Did you ever do any kind of entertainment before social media? Did you do any acting gigs, stand-up comedy, that kind of stuff?
Oh, just Bang Bus.
Bang Bus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You wanted to be an adult star. Yeah. There was a transition there. Yeah, so why did you no longer, I mean, you've had some in and outs of like the adult film industry, but why did you originally want to do it?
Oh, my friend hit me up. I don't know, just young, dumb, and full of cum. I don't know. So my friend hit me. I was like, yo, you want to do this porno? Blah, blah, blah. And yeah.
You don't currently do anything with that, do you? Do you think you'll ever go back to it? Or
No.
It's not really interesting to you.
No.
So YouTube finally sent you your diamond plaque.
Yeah.
How'd you get that?
My team, W team, I have the craziest team in the world. I love them to death. And I never had, they're actually people that care about me, not just collecting the checks. They've been there with me from day one last year when I was sleeping in my car. This, my friend Anthony is my brother now. He flew down from LA to Miami on his expense, you know, because I was looking for camera people and they didn't want to work with me because I couldn't afford them. I was like, bro, I'll give you a piece of my cake pie. I know I can make it again. Just trust me, it's going to be worth it. And, you know, it's a big chance. Not a lot of people want to take it, but there we go. This is one risk taker. He actually took it, and here we are. We're all eating good. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm more successful than I've ever been. So
for the comeback, what was kind of the strategy? Like, did you know exactly what series you were going to do? Like, how did you build your team?
Oh, the strategy? So yeah, no, I saw Fusi blew up on Kick. And I see all of these fucking people getting like millions of dollars and stuff. And I was, of course, like I needed the money. So he asked me if I was driven. It was like, I needed the money. I was like, where can I start making money and making the best content? I was like, I don't think I can be a live streamer. And my team pushed me, and I was like, I said I want to do it. And the first day going live, I will never forget that, dude. You know how many times I wanted to unplug that HDMI cord? I was like so nervous.
What was the first live stream?
I dressed up as Fusi and acted crazy, just like trolling him. Yeah.
Are you close with Fusi?
We've squashed the beef, but I don't know. He's in his own universe right now.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Is he incarcerated right now, or is he out?
No, he's working on his album.
On his album? Interesting.
Yeah.
But you're really close with Roman.
Yeah.
Is that like your best friend of all these years, or is there anyone
else?
It
was one of my best friends. Yeah, I mean, he lives in the high. He has a family. We have different lives. But yeah, no, that's who mostly my collaboration was. Yeah. Yeah, so no, for the pedos, yeah, we just came up with this concept. I mean, we didn't create pedos, but it was like nobody's done on a live stream, so I'm the first person to catch a pedophile on a live stream.
Yeah, so and that way you kind of know all the stuff is real.
Yeah, exactly.
So why did you stop doing shrooms?
Why did I stop doing shrooms? Who said I did? Who said I did?
Well, at one point you used to do shrooms.
No, yeah, and I did stop. But will I ever take them again? Sure, probably not 60 grams like I took. So, but I took 60 grams of shrooms, and I made a mistake that I'm gonna regret for the rest of my life, and that's why I'm stopped taking them. I lost my fucking mind. I mean, you play stupid, you win stupid prizes. I mean, 60 grams, and people said also about that in the comments. Oh yeah, he took 60 grams. So yeah, I did.
So what happened with the incident exactly? I like to give people a chance to like defend themselves on my podcast. So like, what's your side?
I mean,
of
it's
the
nobody
story
to
there?
blame. It's my fault. It's my fault. What happened? I woke up in jail. Like what happened is I was taking 30 grams of mushrooms. I lived in this beautiful home on the water in Miami Beach. And it was during COVID times. And I was taking mushrooms, 30 grams. And I was so high, like spiritually, actually, like having fun on my jet ski, like listening to Ram Dass, listening to all these books, and like fucking everybody left me. Like nobody's talking to me. It's COVID. Everyone's scared to visit me. I'm like, this is perfect. Just having time of my life. And then I was taking mushrooms often, and I was learning a lot about mushrooms. I was like, wait, why are they not hitting me? And apparently you're supposed to wait like a few days after dosage because they're not hit the same. So I kept taking it. And then my friends, finally, COVID's like kind of dying down. And I convinced my friends, my team, to fly and film for Vitaly Uncensored at that time. And they flew in like, oh, you seem like you're having so much fun here, blah, blah, blah. Like, let's take some mushrooms. I'm like, oh yeah, you guys down? They're like, yeah. So I was like, all right, guys, look at this. I'm going to beat my dosage. I'm going to double it. I'm going to take 60. Bro, they took barely anything, dude. These guys are like fucking throwing up in my background. Like,
For reference, like 3.5 grams gets you like normally high on mushroom trips.
Yeah.
You know, so 60, like I can imagine
I have
world
a
you
video
were in.
too I can show you. It's like when people say, like, if I'm gonna lie to you, well, I'm not gonna say 100. You know, I'm gonna say 100, or I'll show you a video. But yeah, no, I put it in the blender with an orange juice and chugged the whole thing. It felt so good at first, and it's like anxiety kicked in, and then somebody said the cops are coming or something as a joke or what, and that just fucking twisted everything. I just started hearing my ex-girlfriend's voices, like literally, like, but not just hearing voices, like she's there, bro. Like I'm told, like she's not there, but she's there. My mom on FaceTime, and I'm not on FaceTime. I'm literally laying down. She's like, oh, you're gonna go to jail. So like I run up to my bedroom on the second floor, take all my drugs, and I was like, cops are coming. So I just take my drugs and go downstairs to hide them, and I just slip, and I just see everything, all these pills in slow motion. I'm like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to collect them all by the time they get here. And nobody was coming, bro. And then I just and they kept laughing at me, like girls all high too. And I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna run. I don't know where. I'm just gonna run outside, and I'm just gonna run. So I just started running towards the beach. And then I was like, no, I can't go to the beach. What if I drown? So I run back to the house, and as soon as I open the door, I'm like, I just went quiet. So yeah, I was running on the street, and then I was just asking people for help, and people were like, what the fuck is like, this guy's weird, just running in just swimming trunks. And then I just you know what happened? I don't know why. I just think I went for a hug, and she pushed me, and
so you hit her, or like what happened exactly?
Yeah, apparently I hit her. I mean, yeah.
And it was just like one hit, and then like you ran away, or like what kind of happened?
No, I think it was multiple hits, but I didn't run away. I didn't know what's going on. Like when the cops, they didn't know what's going on. Let's go back to it. I figured out what happened when I was in jail sobering up. When the cops told me to go outside, when my security missed me by 1 minute, he came home, and I already did that. So then he's like, yo, Vitaly, the cops want to talk to you outside. I don't remember why they wanted to talk to me. I didn't know what I did. I didn't went to the house to hide. I think I was just, doing my normal thing. Yeah.
Was that event what led you to become sober? Or was
100%, yeah. I was like, yeah, because I knew guys give me a second chance. There's no way I'm gonna make the same. Like if I make, there's no second mistakes after that. What happened? You know what I mean? And it's just like I always wanted to get sober for a while, and I just kept saying tomorrow, and yeah, I think that was my plug. Nobody would take me seriously if people saw me drunk again or something like this after what happened. Nobody would take me seriously, so I just couldn't do that.
Was that like the peak of your drug usage, alcohol usage? Or
probably, yeah. I mean, literally
really?
$7 million mansion, and then having 20 different girls every other day at the house for Vitaly Uncensored for the site I was shooting at that time, and just like, just on top of the world. It was crazy, and it was COVID time, so.
Did you have COVID at the time?
Me? No, I don't believe in that shit. I didn't even wear a mask a day in my life. Yeah.
What do you think COVID was about?
Control, manipulation. So people Yeah. So if the rich get richer, the poor die.
Tell me more about it. Like, what is the like big conspiracy? Like, who benefited? Like, how did they do it? Do you think COVID was real at all? Like the actual disease?
I don't think COVID was real. I mean, I was looking to get sick. I was actually trying to get sick as hard as possible, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, where's COVID at? Everybody's getting sick, but I can't seem to find it. I mean, you had to do something. Yeah, that has to be the control of the people, the depopulation, right? The Bill Gates thing. I'm not at one of those. I don't want to sound dumb, so I just keep the information to myself. But I think, yeah, it's just depopulation.
You used to be very anti-Trump, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, I was. Yeah, I just did that for a publicity stunt. So.
What did you do exactly?
Oh, I ran across the NBA Finals in 2016, and I wrote Trump sucks LeBron for president, and I wrote that because the Trump was about to get reelected or elected or something, and I wanted to make it. I knew if I wrote something about the president, it would get picked up on the news, but I didn't really know much. But I was a sheep back then because everyone's like, I hate Trump. It's like, oh, and I gotta hate him too. He's racist or whatnot. But yeah, things just changed for sure. That's another thing I actually regret in my life. So the bull and that.
What's the regret? Like writing Trump sucks?
Yeah.
What
But W. Barron, I love Trump, and his son is a fan, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, he's a fan? Yeah. I saw a picture of you and Bo Loudon.
Oh yeah, Bo's cool.
He's a friend of mine as well.
Oh really? Small world.
Yeah. He knows everybody out here.
Yeah.
Did you go to a Trump rally? Did you speak there or?
No, I didn't. I went to a Trump rally at Coachella. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, I was supposed to be at that one, but our flight, we missed it from Vegas. When did you become a Trump supporter?
When Sleepy Joe got into the office. It did. Yeah, no, I was never into politics or never into the economy and stuff. But bro, you saw such a high difference. My mom's calling me, watermelons are $10. I'm like, bro, I know. No, so yeah, other that, and I mean, under Trump, there was no wars. The economy was stable. Everything was great. And peace in the Middle East. And that's as Biden. Look what happened. Bro. Look at what happened with California. That's why I moved out of here, bro. I used to love California. I lived here for 10 years, and I moved back to Miami. Much happier there.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Los Angeles myself. It's good for connections, good weather and stuff.
Yeah, that.
But
I would never walk, even during the day. I would never walk on the street alone.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they'll do with the homelessness issue here when Trump is in office.
I read it somewhere that they're trying to make its own nation, not part of the United States. I don't know if it's true, but with Newsom.
Why did Uber ban you?
Why did Uber ban me? Because for Vitaly Uncensored, I did a video where I had, who doesn't know people with Vitaly Uncensored, where I did pranks with topless models. It's pretty much I had the girl pick up passengers, and she would get topless while she takes them and give them a ride. And I called it topless Uber prank, and it went pretty viral because I think I blurred the boobs at that time and posted it on YouTube. So yeah, they just banned me.
Because topless girls and that's funny, man.
Well, because I used their name and she signed up on the app, so it's making the brand look bad or whatnot. So yeah, but it's okay. I still have Uber, just not under my name.
Something I was curious about. You woke up with a negative $1 million bank account.
Yeah, that was crazy. You want to know more?
Yeah.
I woke up with a negative $1 million last summer because I was paying off to the victim still 5 years later, and I missed the payment. And I went to Europe to make more money so I could pay. And then I only had $2,000 in my account. I was like, I'm going to go make it out there. Boom. And I flew to Germany and woke up to a negative $1 million. Yeah. And it was negative 300,000 in each account. So negative 900,000.
But why?
I got my accounts garnished because I missed the payment. So everything I was making, my accounts were locked for a year.
And they do negative that much money?
Yeah. I don't know, for me. Yeah. I mean, so yeah, they tried to teach me a lesson or what, but that was the worst time ever. I couldn't use anything, dude. They were just going after everything.
How did you get that resolved?
Steve will do it. He got me out of debt. Until that, yeah, my accounts were locked until that day, and then Steve will do it. I had to pay $140,000 more. And isn't that funny? I went to church for my first time that Sunday before Steve invited me, and I was like, praying, and I was like, bro, I need somebody to help me get out of debt. Like there's no way I can't, because I couldn't make any money, because every time I make money, they would just, steal, take it. So. And
So the banks would take the money.
They wanted a full amount at once. They're like, oh, since you missed the payment, we don't want to give you any chances. Like, we don't want to renegotiate any payment plans. I was like, what if $1,000? No, 140 or yeah. So I prayed, and then Steve texted me like 2 days later, like, yo, come to Vegas, let me gamble you out of debt. So I owe Steve big time. I'm paying back.
I saw you ask a lot of people, were you surprised that no one would pay off the debt for you?
No, I mean, there's no handouts in life. I'm surprised. I don't like, maybe it's an American thing or what. I can take a no as a no. But the fact that you're all boys, but when I ask you a serious, thing, you're not even going to respond yes or no. That's what hurts me the most. So, but yeah, no, you'd be surprised how many millionaires and billionaires I ask. And I was like, bro, give me $140K. I'll pay you back $200K. And I'm a man of my word. I never scammed or ripped anyone. So I was like, I'll pay you back. Like, I know I can make this money again. And I'm not here to complain. It's just, that was a good lesson learning. No one's coming to save you. It's a perfect example. You're in for your own. So
why do you think Steve saved you?
Steve saved me because, well, he told me, because he believes in me. He believes in second chances, and he wanted to see me succeed again, and he didn't want me to let him down. And yeah, and he's a fucking angel. He's a good person. That's what Steve is. And I was Steve my life. Yeah, without Steve, yeah, no, it was tough. Yeah, it was definitely tough.
You lost 50 YouTube videos because of an airline. You lost a bunch of footage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what happened with that?
I was in Mykonos, flying to Ibiza. It was my party days. After the incident, I was still like drinking and stuff and doing drugs, and it was COVID time. We flew, and I had my carry-on, and I didn't sleep that night, and I went to sleep on the flight, and I get woken up to getting shaken by a flight attendant super, super hard. Yo, put your mask on. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm not putting my mask on, blah, blah. And that upset me so, that made me angry so much that I was just yelling. And I completely forgot that my bag was there. So I just left as soon, because we were landing too. And yeah, I just completely forgot my carry-on bag. And yeah, my passport was there, my laptop, my hard drive with all my footage.
And you never got it back?
No, because I realized as soon as I left the plane and the doors closed, they're like, oh, you can't go back on. But like, the plane is right here. I know my bag is there. Nope, fill it out, blah, blah, blah. So, and then never, I think they found it after 3 weeks. I don't know, it was in a different country, and they're like, fly back. When I flew back, they lost it again.
And that was like 50 complete videos, or like what?
Yeah, they were edited.
And what year was this? This was a few years ago?
This is summer 2021.
Huh. Did you remake all those videos, or?
Nah.
What was the best video that like kind of got lost?
It was for Vitaly Uncensored.
Oh, so, yeah. There's a lot of uncensored footage.
Yeah, okay. It was, a lot of uncensored footage.
That's interesting, though.
But I worked for it for a year, so it hurts. Yeah. And I didn't have barely any money at that time. So I was crazy, the money situation. Like, I flew in not knowing that I have a lot of money. I just, when you're so numb to it, you gotta fall down. So you just want to keep partying, and you're not realizing. So yeah, when they lost my camera, my laptop, that what hurts the most. I couldn't afford a new camera after that. So it's like, I had money to fucking fly to Europe, but I didn't have money to the new camera. That's how I lived.
Vitaly, what's the best part about being sober?
What's the best part about being sober? That's a very good question. Definitely not having hangovers. Thinking straight, the way my brain thinks now. I think it's more motivation, and just knowing that I'm healthy and inspiring the people that do struggle with addictions.
Do you think alcohol was the worst for you? Like, what was having the worst impact on you?
I don't know. I would take everything at the same time.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know what worked. No, but I was never the downer guy. Never plucked the pills. It was just, it was, look, I'm itching. No, it was just alcohol, cocaine, ecstasy, Molly, the ketamine, and yeah.
Were you pretty consistent, like, Adderall taker?
And Adderall too.
What's life like off Adderall now?
At first it was tough. It's because like my life is not the same. I'm not interested in conversations. I'm not interested. in anything, but it got better. Yeah, it got better. But at the same time, I was doing it for so long, it wasn't even hitting the same. So it's like, why am I even doing this? Yeah. Why you seem very, you know about Adderall?
I've done it before. Yeah.
You like it?
It's all right. I don't know. Kind of kills your creativity. I feel like someone like you, it would kill your creativity. You know?
That's true. You overthink a lot, so you can never get shit done.
Yeah.
It's never enough. Yeah. I remember writing captions in Adderall. Probably took me 3 days to write one sentence caption because I was taking so much that my brain was just like.
You're just a bit of a perfectionist.
Why?
Like you said, it like took you a while to write captions.
Oh, because I was taking 300 milligrams a day, so my brain was just thinking like, yeah, I couldn't come up with I was like, this is not good enough. This is not good enough. This is not good. I was like, but I never used to be like this. You know what I mean? So.
Would you say you're a perfectionist in general?
Perfectionist for sure, for sure.
What are you a perfectionist about?
Polishing. Well, now it's live streaming, so I can't really polish the videos, but making the most beautiful videos.
But like, tell me specifically, like, what's something you want to make sure is right so it does well, or like people enjoy it?
I'd say, how crazy is that? That would be number one. How insane is that is, and also impactful. So also because I do have a lot of crazy videos and stuff, but I also have inspirational videos, and all my this persona of Vitaly online is basically not giving a fuck and do whatever you want to do, and it's your life, your choice. You know, since high school, I was like, I'm gonna graduate high school because that's it. And then we're gonna go to college, and I want to inspire people like that. It's like you can do whatever. You can make something out of yourself. You don't have to be that smart.
Do you watch a lot of like movie or TV now?
No.
Or
especially after this Hollywood shit, I'm never watching a Hollywood movie again. And no offense to it, actually, I don't care, but look, everybody selling out their souls, but all the celebrities voting for, you know.
Do you know anyone that sold their soul? Like actual selling their soul?
All the celebrities that voted for Kamala, they sold their soul.
Why do you say that?
Because you damn right. Because they're scared. They're scared. For me, definition of soul is like when you're like a sellout in a way, right? Like, yeah, sellout. It's either they got paid or they know if they're going to come out publicly and say, I'm going to vote for Trump, they're going to lose all their endorsements. There's only a handful of people that have balls to be like, yo, I'm voting for this at that highest level, you know, because they know they're going to lose their movie deals. They know they're going to, so they just all come out and, yeah, but deep inside, I'm sure they know who's better for our country. So,
do you think you'll ever produce like a movie?
I want to, yeah. I want to. Russian Hitman Comes to America. I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be some of the ideas for that?
It's a stupid, I shouldn't say this, but it's just, I mean, it's not, you can bleep it, maybe.
When do you think you'll come out with that?
I don't know. When do you think I should? I think I need to start writing it. Yeah. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I guess, what am I waiting for? It's a good question.
I mean, you're at a really big peak right now.
But it's never enough. That's why but that's a good lesson for myself. It's never enough. Guys, stop waiting. You guys say it's never enough, or I don't have this. You just got to go do it.
I mean, if I were you, I would do the streaming thing for at least a couple more years while it's still popular. Because I think it's the best format for you as an individual.
100%.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, for sure. No, I got a couple of years left for that. Yeah.
You use Seeking Arrangements as a dating app.
Oh my God, please unban me.
Unban you?
Please unban me.
You got banned?
Please unban me. I was making fucking business there. I was making business there.
Why did you get banned from Seeking Arrangements?
Because a lot of people think Seeking, they're probably gonna watch this again. I don't know. But no, a lot of people think Seeking Arrangements is like the app where you have to pay girls and stuff like this.
Like sugar daddies.
It's like sugar daddies. And it is. That's true. But I was like, I'm fucking Vitaly. I don't have to pay. I'm good looking. I'm young, and it's probably a whole bunch of old guys. Let me sign up. See, bro, you know how many girls? And I'm surprised how many girls knew me because my audience is 99% male and like 1% females. So no, I went on a lot of dates and stuff for free and great girls. Everything was great. But then some girls that did ask me to get paid before we meet them, like PPM, paper meet, pretty much, hey, take me out to dinner, pay me $500, but you get to have dinner with me and fuck me. I was like, no. I was like, how about this? I was shooting OnlyFans at the time. I was like, how about this? You can come over, or we can meet, and I'll give you, we'll have sex, and I'll give you 50% off my OnlyFans earnings off the video, but your face is not going to be in it. just a line out the door, bro. Yes. And I was sending messages through the seeking arrangement. So they saw it and they were somebody so they banned me. And I can never have another account again. You know how many times I tried? But not for that reason. I think the girls, I was actually on it. It's like, there's escorts, but there's also good college girls. They just need fucking help. I don't know. Maybe they're escorts too, I guess. But yeah, I don't know.
Would you recommend guys to use seeking arrangements as a dating app?
Yeah, get that diamond, $300 a month, so the girls take you seriously.
$300 a month.
No, but you know how much time I'd save? Like, I don't go on dates anymore. I'm just focused on myself right now. But like, you didn't have to go do anything. You just be like, "Who do I want to come over today? Let me see. Look at the menu." And just like you'd be like, "Hey, you want to come over and hang out?" But yeah, but now it's like, you go on a date. It's like, I don't want to hear bullshit. Like, I don't want to repeat the same thing all over. Hey, how are you? Blah, blah. I'm trying to meet a good girl. I don't know. Maybe I'm just attracting the bad ones.
You're not in a relationship right now?
No.
When was your last relationship?
I had it this year, but I wouldn't call this a kind of relationship. It was just like a thing. But I think 2 years ago.
What would you say you're looking for in a girl right now?
What I'm looking for?
Like you're looking for a wife, kids, that kind of thing?
I don't know about wife, kids for sure, but just honest, loyal, and just honest and loyal, and just I don't know. I had a relationship with just the jelly. Like I had a relationship for 2 years with my first girlfriend, just fucking beautiful relationship, no arguments, nothing, And now you need these girls, they get jealous of me hanging out with a guy, bro. This is my biggest pet peeve. Like, if you don't trust me, don't be with me. But me, if I go hang out with my guy friend or camera guy, and you like start,
They get jealous of you hanging out with guys?
Or they even getting like, seeing my bro and then me hugging him, yo, what's up, bro? Like, I see I'm with the wrong ones. Right? So, this is not healthy.
That's really interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any issues like marrying or like having kids with a girl that does something like an OnlyFans?
Would that be sexist if I say yes because I've done OnlyFans?
Yeah. Would it be sexist?
Sexist?
I don't think it'd be sexist. It'd be something, but
yeah. No, I have nothing against OnlyFans creators, but it's not my preference. No.
Like, why would that be necessarily?
Because I don't want mother of my children have come on her face online.
I know what you mean.
But who am I to speak that's done? That's what I think also, because I've done OnlyFans. I don't think I'll ever meet a good girl. That's what my thoughts, but everyone's saying you're a fucking idiot for that, So, I'm dealing with my own battles.
You don't think you'll meet a good girl because you did OnlyFans?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, is that fucked up?
I don't think that'll be the case.
I know, I'm just, she's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, of course. It
might cut you off from some people, but
yeah, exactly. But we'll see.
What's the cruelest prank you've ever done?
I would say to the pedophiles, but they deserve it. It's not really a prank; it's a humiliation ritual. They're cruel. I don't know. That's a very good question. Nobody asked me that before. I mean, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean,
people.
I think it could be much worse for those guys.
Me saying, "Yo, you have chicken legs" to the guys in the gym, people think that's cruel. Oh, you're such a fucking bully. Like, bro, it's funny. The guy has big legs, and I'm saying you have chicken legs, and he gets upset at that. It just shows the insecurity and stuff. I think it's comedy, but
was there ever a prank you were scared to do?
Every prank,
really?
Yeah, like most of it. Like people didn't know. Like before, when I started, like when I was about to shoot a YouTube video, that I would walk around in circles for like an hour or two with my camera guy around the beach. I'm like, building myself up. I got this. I'm the best. I got this. And I just go, and once you start firing, it's game over.
What makes it easier, like to kind of kill those nerves?
One thing that I was done and stay true to myself, all of my videos are sober. All of them. It's because I didn't want to be like, oh, you're just crazy because you were so high. Nah.
All your videos are sober, really?
All of them, yeah.
Huh.
Every single video, I'm sober in them. Vlogs on my second channel, of course, vlogs, it's my life. I go out at night. Yeah, some of them are not sober, but all the pranks on my main channel, fully sober on that day.
What do you want to do to these predators, ideally?
I mean, we're teaching these predators a lot of lessons in terms of like when we do the humiliation ritual and our decoys match those guys again on those apps, and when they break the age, they immediately block them. So they're learning something, And then I don't know what they do at the police station or when they get out, but I think it's definitely getting so big. I mean, we generated for season 2 1 billion views in 10 days. It's definitely spreading the message, and hopefully other predators get to see that and rethink what about their actions, because if not, they're probably going to come across me.
Is it easier to catch predators in Miami or LA?
LA.
Really?
But honestly, it's both. I just don't shoot in Miami for different reasons. But in LA, yeah, it's kind of no laws here.
Do you think you'll go to other countries and do it?
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
Where would you go to?
I don't know. We're trying to pick one. You got any? Should we go to Romania?
That'd be an interesting one, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where you'd go for that. Mexico would be interesting.
You come across the wrong guy. We got cartel coming after us.
Yeah, or Brazil. Oof.
Yeah, Brazil would be crazy.
What would it be like in Russia doing that?
In Russia, just beat them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do whatever in Russia.
Well, back in the day, it would be the laws are definitely much more. I think we're just so big now that you can't get away with that type of stuff. But now going to X, it's crazy because you see how so many people catching pedophiles and like they're beating them up. Like these guys in Miami made a group, Miami Avengers.
Yeah.
And they have like masks on, so you don't even know who's doing it, and they just beat them up and just upload it. So
Jeez.
It's crazy.
So you streaked the World Cup.
Yeah.
Tell me that story.
I stripped the World Cup in 2014. Actually, I went with Fusi, and I told Fusi what I'm going to do. He's like, you're not going to fucking do it. And if you doubt me, I'm always going to prove you wrong. So we went to Brazil together. It was craziest 10 days of my life. And I streaked the World Cup, and that was crazy. That was one of the coolest moments of my life for sure.
What teams were playing?
Argentina versus Germany. Yeah, so I tried to run up to Messi and tried to kiss him, but I had so much adrenaline.
You tried to kiss Messi?
Yeah, I tried so much adrenaline that I forgot what I was going to do, so I just ran up to a random player and tried to kiss him. So yeah, like on the cheek. But yeah.
And what happened right after that?
I got tackled by all the security, the Brazilian security, and they're like, we're going to take you to favelas right now. You're done, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But I was like, oh, fuck, maybe I'm fucked. They're taking me to favelas. But I was like, I wasn't scared. They just took me to the holding cell in the stadium, and I spent like about an hour there. And they gave me a sandwich, and they charged my phone. And
they gave you a sandwich?
Yeah.
What kind of sandwich did they give you?
I don't know, some shitty sandwich. Yeah, they fed me. They charged my phone, and my fine was like $100, and I was like, I only have $90. They're like, I'll bring 100 tomorrow, and I had my flight next day, so I bounced. Oh, actually, no, they held my passport. I forgot what it was. No, it paid. Oh, that was a different time in Brazil.
I thought they tried to extort you for some money.
When?
In Brazil.
Oh, that was the second time I tried to streak it in Brazil, same stadium, but that was Copa America. And it was the same stadium too. And I had this mustache and stuff. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to streak it because the security is so crazy. But I know I flew all the way to Brazil. I bought these expensive tickets. I need to try it. So if I get caught, at least, hey, I tried and gave it my all instead of sitting it and assuming it. So I jumped, I get caught, and they take me back to the same holding cell. And they're talking to me for 2 hours. And some guy comes back with printed pictures of 2014 World Cup and hits me in the face with them and just rips my mustache, my fake mustache. And yeah, and they tried to, I forgot how many reals they tried to ask, but some crazy number, like 300,000 or not, I forgot what it was. But yeah, they helped me there until I paid it off. And they're like, oh, we want to help kids build schools. We want to build schools here for kids, but they wanted cash too. They didn't want like pay with the card. And it was like, it was a lot of money. It was thousands, it's like almost 100 grand or something in US dollars. But yeah, we negotiated down to 1,000 USD.
That's a big jump.
Yeah.
What's one misconception about you that you wish people would understand?
Am I going to see here and beg for people to love me?
You can if you want, but what's something that like you think is kind of unfair that, or a side of you that people don't see?
David?
Yeah.
What, can you ask him? I'm not going to.
What's a misconception about Vitaly that people don't understand? Oh, got you. Just like something people think about him that's not true.
I think people think that he's...
They think that hormone videos that reel me out completely different.
He's a sweet, like, he's a good person.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Not like off camera. He's the coolest person like you can be around. On camera, he could be a little crazy, but you know he's a good person.
Are you as crazy in real life?
Huh?
Are you as crazy in real life?
No, I think I got the biggest heart, man. I've been fucked, I've been fucked over so many times throughout my whole life, and it's like all these. Yeah, I'm just. There wouldn't be Vitaly online if it was not for that Vitaly. You know, it's a character. It's completely different people.
What's something you've never shared publicly but you think people could learn from?
Damn, all these good questions. I can't think right now. Top of my head. Secretly, I don't really.
Just something you've never shared before. You think?
I think I shared everything. Yeah,
everything. Well, how about in the past few months then? What, like with these predators, is there like a side to it people don't see? Is there anything you're working on in the future that you find interesting?
Oh, I mean, secretly, what people would learn from? Definitely not learn from, but secretly, just as soon as you go back to the top, people are just trying to tear you down. So, but I'm not going to talk about that because it probably inspire more people to do something. So I'm not going to say it. It's a secret.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
What's a memory that shaped you?
A memory that shaped me? Oh, God.
How about maybe from childhood? Something good?
No, there was nothing really good in the childhood except ice cream. Yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
You a big fan of ice cream?
No, a cookie guy, chocolate chip cookies.
I like chocolate chip
Yeah,
cookies.
I can eat like 20, 30 of those in a sitting.
So nothing from your childhood. Interesting. Yeah, what was your childhood like? You grew up mainly where at?
I was born in Russia and I was raised in Ukraine, and I moved to the United States when I was 12. I actually have a documentary that I've been sitting for 2 years, meeting my father for the first time in 32 years. And I went to Russia and Ukraine to look for him. So I showed where I grew up and stuff. I mean, my condo in Miami with my mom that I lived in Miami, in Ukraine, was the size of this carpet. To imagine a toilet and a bed.
Really?
So, yeah. So that's how we grew up. Grew up super poor. My grandma supported my mom and I. My grandma owned the flea market in Murmansk, Russia. So, but yeah, so she would help us out and stuff. But yeah, no, it was tough.
You haven't posted the thing with your dad yet?
No, not yet. I'm just sitting. I'm still polishing the video. Yeah. First of all, I didn't want to release it. And then now I'm like motivated than ever. And I was like, should I upload some clips on YouTube? So I just need to finish and do a few shots, film a few more shots.
What's your dad like?
You got to see that for the video. I can't talk about it. Yeah.
When was like your last time talking to him?
I didn't even know his
Before
name. I didn't even know his name.
You never talked to him younger?
No, he left my mom when she was pregnant. Yeah.
What's one thing your mother taught you?
What's one thing that my mother taught me? She teaches me a lot of things. And it's, what's my one thing my mom taught me? Mom taught me. I mean, she was my mom and my dad my whole life, so how to. I'm trying to use all these big words, how to be respectful, how to be honest, responsible, just all these different things that a parent would do.
Does she work now?
No, she doesn't. I support her.
You support her? When did she stop working?
She was a barber for a while. She stopped working when it's like 2011 or 12. Yeah.
You don't have any siblings, do you?
No, I'm the only child.
You have any like other relatives that you speak with? Or
no, it's just me, my mom, and my grandma. I just talked to my grandma. She's in Russia.
Your grandma's still alive?
Yeah.
What's she like?
She's great. She's 86, funny, hilarious, very good heart. I mean, she gave me everything growing up. She bought me my first PlayStation and stuff when the times were tough. So yeah, no, my grandma's been for us there since day one. She's great. I love her. I just spoke to her on FaceTime 2 days ago. What's
the biggest difference between Russia and the U.S., you think?
Well,
or like Russian people in the U.S.?
I mean, Russian people, I would say they're more loyal and honest. If they say they're going to do something, they're actually going to do it. I don't know if it's an American thing. People ghost you, or people pretend they're your friend and just disappear. And then back in the day, I would say, American dream and stuff. But me going back recently to Moscow, I think Moscow, it's just beautiful people, just the food's great. Nobody's obese. It's just it's very clean. It got its shit together.
Why do you think the U.S. has like this really evil view of Russia?
Propaganda, the news, brainwashed. Yeah.
You think it's nearly as bad as people think, or?
No, bro. Putin is my father, bro. He's saving the world one day at a time from the Nazis.
You think Putin would be a better president than Trump?
He in America? That's a good question. I don't know, because I don't know if he knows anything, about America. But no, I think they should stay both in their lanes. Trump should be a president of the United States, and Putin should be the president of Russia.
Are people in Russia a big fan of Putin?
Yeah, most of it.
Really?
Yeah.
You said fear is an illusion. How do you get freedom over fear?
How do you get freedom over fear? Wait, elaborate.
How do you beat fear?
How do you beat fear? By just not listening to yourself. I don't know. I just, I was scared of a lot of things. Skydiving. I was scared of starting a YouTube channel. I was scared of many things. You just gotta put your mind to it and set it. And, the fear is just it's an illusion because we're just thinking about it, but it doesn't actually exist. Does that make any sense?
What practical steps do you take when you're afraid? You said you walk in circles. Like, do you meditate? Do you breathe?
No, I don't meditate. I need to. No.
You think you just have to expose yourself to it? You think your fear tolerance has gotten like greater over time?
Like
the things you're able to do? Like,
I feel like the older I'm getting, the more fear I'm getting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's the opposite. Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm still beating into it. But no, there's like certain things. I don't even know what. But no, I think I'm still as crazy. Yeah. But
you say you're more fearful now to do something. Why do you think that is?
I haven't figured that out. Maybe after breaking my back and my neck. Just, yeah.
Like, the consequences of things.
Yeah. I just don't want to let my mom down, man. I just want to die.
What is something you used to value but no longer do?
Well, these are good questions. What I used to value. Definitely, I probably don't value money anymore. I probably never did.
Why?
I don't know, because now I'm not managing my money, so I'm just much happier because I don't even know how much I have. Just, I have enough to survive for food and stuff, so that's all I know. And so that's that. So repeat the question again.
Yeah, like what did you used to value that you no longer do? Why has your view on money changed, you think?
Because I saw how many times I had millions of dollars, lost just money comes and goes, and it's money's the root of evil. Yes, it's nice to have money, all that, but I
guess just on money, like, how much money have you made over your career? Tens of millions?
Yeah, for sure.
And at what point, like, did you start doing this for money originally, or?
No. So before, no, it was just all for fun, being famous.
Did it eventually become about money?
Yeah.
And then now it's not anymore?
No, it's not. I think it's also after I started gambling on stake, getting sponsored by that. You can see how fast money comes and goes. I don't know.
Why do you gamble?
Why do I gamble? I love it. It gives me adrenaline that I'm missing. Yeah. I don't know.
Do you feel like you'll ever become like addicted to gambling? Have you ever been addicted?
I think I'm addicted for sure.
You think you're addicted right now?
Yeah, for sure. It's not a crazy addiction, but I had some moments. I don't know. I just it's fun, and I don't think there's any losers in gambling. I think there's only quitters.
Really? I guess that's the only way to lose if you quit.
Yeah.
Have you spent a lot of time in Vegas?
No, I never gambled like that. Yeah, like when I used to go to Vegas, of course I would play blackjack and roulette and stuff, but no, I don't spend a lot of, I don't go to Vegas just to gamble. No.
What's something like ridiculous you've gambled on?
What do you mean?
Like, did you bet on the fight last night?
I did. I bet on Mike Tyson.
You bet on Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I'm always going against the odds, man. Hey, sometimes it hits big. So I love Jake Paul. Don't get me wrong. That's not why. But I don't know, bro. It's Mike Tyson. I thought he's going to come out like he did in his prime. He did, right? The first 10 seconds. I don't know what happened. So that's all. It wasn't much. It's not a big loss, but yeah.
What's your favorite question to ask someone?
I don't know, asking how you doing. Asking people, are you happy?
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Would you say you're the happiest right now in your life?
I'm good. Yeah. The happiest? Oh, for sure. I mean, after coming out of what I came out of, bro, yes, I'm very grateful, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. And deleting social media played a big role. I know it sounds crazy, and when I used to watch these videos, people quitting social media, I'm like, what are you talking about? It's gonna make you happy. Listen to your mom, bro. My mom's been telling me delete that shit. It worked. My brain's definitely much more happier.
Is there anything else you do to like keep yourself
Of
laser
course, yeah. I
focused?
go to the gym. I read. Yeah.
What are you reading right now?
Mountain is You.
Who's that by? Do you know?
I'm not. It's an audio.
Or what's that about? Yeah.
I just started.
What's like what's your
my favorite
book?
book is Relentless.
Relentless.
Yeah, Relentless, my favorite book by Tim Grover. It's have you read it?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty good. He's pretty much Michael Jordan's and LeBron's or Michael Jordan's coaches for like basketball, Kobe's, and it teaches you of ways of why they were the greatest. Even though they were the greatest, they never gave up and they kept going. That's why they were such an icons and legends. And it's just about power of not giving up and how to be relentless. It's pretty good. Definitely very motivating.
Is there like a specific piece of advice you remember from that book? Like something you use?
Damn, you put me on the spot like that. The whole book is that advice.
Yeah. I have to check that out. When did you last feel truly at peace?
I feel like I'm never at peace. I'm always surrounded by people or always doing something. The other one was in Bali. But not like, what's a good definition of being in peace? Like, tell me, what's
No anxiety.
No anxiety? I don't have much anxiety. When I did drugs, I did. When I did Adderall, I did. Yeah, no, I don't have much anxiety. I like traveling, so I feel that would call it peace. Like if I go to an island, that's where I feel the most peaceful. Just like
What's your favorite?
Maldives, because you're in an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and you know that nobody knows where you're at, and if they come to get you, they can get you, and you're just like in the middle of fucking nowhere, and you erase from the earth. So that was pretty peaceful.
What's your favorite country you've been to?
Switzerland.
What do you like about Switzerland?
How amazing and beautiful! It's like it looks like a fairy tale. It's like you're driving, and it looks like you're looking at a Photoshop picture. It's just, it's clean, it's beautiful. I love the nature. I love the mountains. It's very green. It's very nice.
You a big snowboarder?
Yeah, I snowboard. Yeah, I used to at Park City stuff. I didn't go in Switzerland in the winter, no.
Do you fear death?
Yeah, that's actually, that's the only one thing I'm afraid about.
Why?
Why is a good question? Mainly because of my mom. I wouldn't maybe care if my mom was, my mom's alive. Love her. She's healthy. She's great. I don't know. Just I don't know. I don't want to die. I just feel like I have so many things to complete and do and experience that I don't want to die.
How would you want to die?
Oh, that's a fucking crazy question, bro.
Could you do something elaborate?
Peaceful or doing something that I love. I'm not trying to manifest not my own death, so that's why I don't like speaking about it. Yeah, but no, yeah.
But theoretically, if you're gonna die, like age 100, you know,
age 100.
but it was something cool, what would you do?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What's going on in your brain right
now? I was thinking, like I told other people, skydiving. I wanted to skydive into like a World Cup. And they're gonna think it's a terrorist and getting shot above the field and falling into it's pretty cool.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah.
I told all my friends that. I was like, because I wanted to do that. Like, you're gonna get shot. I'm like, well, if I get shot, at least it's be fucking legendary death.
You should do that anyway with the bulletproof vest.
Yeah. No, I'll be naked. Just like when they look at the binoculars, they'll see it.
Do you have any plans for the Super Bowl?
Oh my God, I completely forgot it coming up. Nah. That's been done there. Yeah, no Super Bowl. No, I mean, if I had my citizenship, then yeah. I can't get arrested, man. I would. I'm not trying to get a trespassing charge. It's nothing, but it's going to bump me 5 years again.
So when do you get your citizenship again?
Again, I never had it.
Or, yeah.
When am I getting? You have to apply. I'm applying in January.
And then you'll get it around that time? Or it'll be a few months?
A few months, I believe.
So we'll see like a next level of Vitaly after that.
Yeah, it might be very scary. Maybe it's unhealthy to get me. Yeah.
What plans do you have specifically? Like anything you can tell us?
No,
Like what's something you wish you could do right now, but you don't have the citizenship for?
I can't tell you because they're gonna fucking copy it and steal the idea, and that's for me to know, for them to find out. Crazy ideas.
Does it really matter if people copy you though? I feel like people
No,
aren't
but
able
it's
to do
not-
it as well. Yeah.
No, but what do you mean? It doesn't matter if people copy? If it doesn't, it matters. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you a legendary idea, and I want to tell you that because they're gonna go and do it, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, how did they come up with that?" No, it's fucking Vitaly talked on your podcast about that idea. So no, I'm just keeping it to myself.
Who's copied you the most?
The whole generation. Am I right or not? No, I mean, I don't know, and I take it as people copying me, like, oh, it's kind of cool and stuff. So yeah, no, they make careers out of them. But most of the YouTube, like these gold digger pranks, the gym prank, the hood videos and stuff. And I have nothing against people copying. Yeah,
Did you start the gold digger pranks?
yeah, that was the original. I was the original gold digger thing. Got like 40 mil in a day. Yeah, 30 something.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
What's the best piece of advice I received? Be sober. Be sober. Never took that seriously. But best advice I received is
I like get sober.
Hmm?
To tell me about getting sober. You
Yeah,
talked
no,
about
no.
it a bit on this podcast. But
Yeah, no, the best advice is just be sober. And then I never took that seriously, be sober. And now I'm telling everybody who's ever struggling with addiction and stuff, be sober. It's the best. It's not easy, but it's one day at a time. And I think that most of us, or if not all of us, can do it, is just having the willpower and the mindset to it. So I call it sobers, then you flex.
what do you think prevents most people from getting sober?
Weakness? Is that a good word? Is that offensive? I mean, weakness. Like, I mean, what? I mean, depends on the drugs. I don't know the heroin and all that stuff. I know that's crazy, but I mean, as far as, I mean, yeah, cocaine is not even that addicting. It's just I like the smell of it, so it's pretty good. No,
What's the best benefit of stopping all these drugs? Do you think you're at your peak in working and output?
yeah, no, I think I'm more successful than I've ever been. And just no distractions, and like I said, my brain thinks differently. I never had to wake up with a hangover. I never have to take days off now because I'm feeling like, just lots of benefits, and knowing that I'm not going to die over drug overdose, knowing that I'm not going to make any mistakes under the influence, and just being in control of myself.
And any advice to people about how to like start getting sober? Like something you did?
Taking one day at a time. Advice would be taking one day at a time. Definitely speak to your loved ones. And cut out all the people. Like, do you think they're your friends? They're really not your friends. They're there to party with you and do drugs with you. You cut them out. I feel like people are not addicted to the drugs. They're addicted to the lifestyle, if that makes sense. I mean, I wasn't addicted to the drugs. I was addicted to the lifestyle. I wanted to go out. I wanted to be in the lights. I wanted, you get invited to all these celebrity houses and stuff. Like, it's a lifestyle. If I said, no, I don't like going out, I would never wake up and do lines. You know what I mean? It was always socially. It was always drinking socially. I would never wake up and start drinking. But I would go on these benders. I would go out and not come back for a fucking week because I was so high and chasing my high.
What's the craziest party you've ever been to?
What's the craziest party I've ever been to? I'd probably say the Ambulzerians.
What was crazy about that?
Just the show, the performances, the girls, and just being a fan of them while we know each other and stuff, and like being, I don't know, it just felt like a good experience. I mean, I've been to a lot of parties around the world, but I think that was, I don't know, just like I knew most of the people. It was in LA, that when I was still living here. It was just, I remember just being good times. Yeah. Man, it was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Is there something about you, like a hobby or anything that you like that you don't tell people about? You don't skateboard anymore?
No, I don't skateboard anymore. But hobby. No, I'm planning to get back into skydiving.
Skydiving?
Yeah.
What's going to be like? Any stunts involved with skydiving?
No,
I've never seen someone skydive on live stream. That'd be really interesting.
Really? That'd be
probably
interesting.
Well, some angle to it.
Some
Be
angle,
interesting.
naked. Oh, but you can't post it. Having sex during skydiving. But yeah,
Oh my gosh, take a pedophile skydiving. Have you done that yet?
that's actually pretty funny. There you go. See, no, like that actually scared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have to do.
And then
it.
you cut the parachute.
Or the prank is there's just a backpack with no prank.
Oh, yeah, you tell them it malfunctioned
Yeah.
in the air.
That's how. Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. Like a prank.
You're like, oh, it's not working. It's not. And then
but
you
he
just
can't
do
be
it for
strapped to
them.
me because it's like crazy licensing.
Oh, to be strapped to you?
To be strapped
that
to
would
me,
be
you have to-
insane.
Yeah, like I was thinking like, yo,
And
like,
you act like a Russian mafia.
yeah, or like while I'm jumping, I'm whispering, like yelling in his ear, it's not opening, we're done. Yeah.
That's funny, man. Awesome. Well, everyone, this has been your guest, Vitaly. Thank you for coming on, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.